Realme U1 and Realme 2 Pro were one of the most selling budget smartphones of the year and offered true value for money. So did Realme U1 continue to maintain the good name that Realme has earned? Is Realme U1 better than Realme 2 Pro? Fine, let me answer these questions for you in this video. So you're watching Techie Mania and let's get started. So, first of all, Realme U1 is 85 to 90% similar to Realme 2 Pro. That is, it has the same 6.3-inch display with a dewdrop notch, similar design, plastic back, Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection, no fast charging, 3500 mAh battery, expandable storage, etc. So now you can ask me, then what's changed? Here, Realme U1 comes with Mediatek Helio P70 chipset compared to Snapdragon 660 on Realme 2 Pro. And U1 comes with 25 megapixel front camera and 13 plus 2 megapixel dual camera on the back and is available in two RAM variants, that is 3GB 32GB and 4GB 64GB. So now let's talk about these changes. And honestly saying, Realme launching this Realme U1 made me feel like a marketing gimmick because nothing has really changed. Here the processor they used is Mediatek Helio P70 and they say it's the fast in the world. But if you compare the benchmark scores with Snapdragon 660 on Realme 2 Pro, it's still the same and sometimes 2 Pro beats out the U1. So performance is not gonna change in any way. You're still gonna see the minor lags that you see in 2 Pro. So yeah. Speaking about the cameras, wait, Oppo and Vivo always concentrate more on the front camera, which they have been doing for many years. When they launched Realme 1, everyone thought, yes, Realme is not Oppo, it's a true competitor to Redmi, Asus and other budget smartphones. And now again with Realme U1, they just concentrated more on the front camera, which is 25 megapixel like Oppo and Vivo. And fine. But rear camera is as important as front camera, and here the rear camera of Realme U1 is not at all good. This mobile has 13 plus 2 megapixel camera setup on the back with no image stabilization, that is no EIS or OIS. But compare Realme 2 Pro, it has 16 plus 2 megapixel rear camera setup with the support of electronic image stabilization. And truly saying, the rear camera in U1 is not that great. Edge detection is weak. Colors are not that good, videos are shaky, and with all this they included slow motion video, which records at 90 frames per second. When mobiles are going with 240 frames per second, this thing records at 90 FPS, which doesn't even look like a slow motion video. But here, I should appreciate Realme for one thing. They fixed some complaints with Realme 2 Pro, that is average front camera, no slow motion. So they gave a better front cam this time. Okay, we appreciate your work, but we never asked you to improve the front camera by degrading the rear camera. What the fuck was that? So let me show you some camera samples. Yeah, now let's speak about the price here. Realme U1 4GB and 64GB RAM variant is priced at 14,500, whereas Realme 2 Pro priced at 14K. And when both the devices are nearly the same, why do they increase the price? There is only one thing that is good with the smartphone, that is the 3GB 32GB variant is really good and priced appropriately, which you can consider buying. If you want to buy the 4GB variant, then buy the Realme 2 Pro itself. And there is one more question I wanted to ask. Yeah, probably two. Realme CEO Madhav Seth has tweeted that Realme U1 is going to be a game changer in its own segment. So what is the segment and what game does it change? Comment down below if you have any idea about it, and I'll see you in my next video. Techie Mania signing off.